Okay, let's dive right into this explainer and take a VIP tour through the absolutely mind-bending virtual worlds of a master creator. You know, for a lot of us, gaming is just a fun way to kill a couple of hours. But for a rare few, it's a blank canvas, a place to construct entirely new realities from the ground up. Today, we're exploring the massive digital footprint of a creator who doesn't just play games, he fundamentally re-engineers them. So if you're a new viewer here, definitely buckle up. We're about to explore the incredible virtual universes of Lenny Toshev. To really wrap our heads around the worlds Lenny builds, we first need to understand the mind of the builder himself. Listen to this. He's stated that the series is now proudly a part of himself and that he literally can't forget his reflexes. That is such a powerful sentiment, right? It reveals a creator whose very identity has been forged by over 15 years of digital muscle memory. I mean, he's spent a decade and a half mastering the brutal, chaotic physics of the legendary racing series flat out. That level of dedication doesn't just give you fast reflexes, it practically rewires how you interact with virtual environments. The game actually becomes a part of who you are. And because of that intense racing background, he's known out on the digital track as the Golden Destroyer. But today, we're looking at his work from a completely different angle, as a true digital architect. Someone who builds these chaotic, living, breathing virtual arenas. He's taken all that deep, intuitive understanding of game mechanics, physics, and community, and channeled it into creating massive-scale experiences across entirely different platforms. So here is the itinerary for our exclusive tour today. 1. The Architect. 2. Chaos in Los Santos. 3. The Bendy Adventure Tiers. 4. The VesselCraft Mega Projects. And finally, 5. Your invitation to play. Let's get into it. Section 1. The Architect. So, looking at the foundation of his expansive digital empire, Lenny Toshev doesn't look at a video game and see limitations. He just sees raw materials. Where the original developers leave off, he begins, treating game engines like Minecraft or GTA Online as structural foundations for his own unwritten rules, lore, and community challenges. Moving to Section 2. Chaos in Los Santos. Our very first stop takes us straight into the high-octane streets of Grand Theft Auto Online, where Lenny has engineered a totally fan-made demolition derby called Flatout 5. And just to be clear, this isn't an official release from Rockstar Games. This is pure, unadulterated fan passion. Lenny used the internal creator tools of GTA Online to completely resurrect the spirit of the classic Flatout games right smack in the middle of Los Santos. Now, the real genius of his Flatout 5 lies in the wild paradox of its unwritten rules. Get this, you have to drive with extreme caution while simultaneously striving to absolutely obliterate the vehicles of your opponents. Sounds totally impossible, right? But that's exactly what makes it so brilliant. You've got to maintain your top speed, successfully dodge heavy oncoming civilian traffic, and actively hunt down your fellow racers all at the same time. If you just drive around like a total maniac, your car gets destroyed and you lose. It requires a profound level of tactical aggression to actually pull off. And this chaos is perfectly captured in what he calls the Carnage runs. This series features exactly 3 escalating missions. He doesn't just throw you straight to the wolves, he builds you up. Mission 1 starts you off with low traffic, kind of easing you into the mechanics. Mission 2 bumps things up to medium traffic for a genuine challenge. But Mission 3, oh man, that pushes racers into a high-traffic nightmare scenario on the final track. You literally must have completed the first 2, or at least be a champion racer who knows exactly what they're doing, just to survive it. Section 3. The Bendy Adventure Tiers. Let's shift gears and see how this approach translates into something entirely different, a highly curated Minecraft experience hosted on private Xeroton servers. We're trading the explosive asphalt of GTA for a dark, super atmospheric, ink-drenched world inspired by Bendy and the Ink Machine. This brilliantly illustrates his progressive journey system. It allows players to choose their own depth, from just walking around soaking in the atmosphere, all the way up to surviving a fully mod-integrated world. He didn't just build one server for this, he built 4 distinct tiers. Tier 0 is super low complexity, just letting you explore the map. Tier 1 expands that scope. Tier 2 turns it into this massive, highly replayable adventure. But Tier 3? That's the crown jewel. It requires a Forge-compatible modded client and completely transforms base Minecraft into a deep, system-driven, bendy universe. It's incredibly structured, offering a perfectly tailored experience depending on just how far down the rabbit hole you want to go. Section 4. The VesselCraft Mega Projects. Now, we're zooming out to the massive macro scale of Lenny's true crown jewel, the VesselCraft modular network. Because if the Bendy servers are about curated progression, VesselCraft is about staggering, mind-boggling scale. This is a modular network made up of multiple dedicated environments, all linked together, each with a completely distinct identity.
Just imagine stepping into this digital museum. It's an unbelievably ambitious project designed to permanently unite the legendary sister ships, the Titanic, Olympic, and Britannic, into one complete historical experience, capturing the essence of what some call Titanic 2099. Obviously, in the real world, restoring these ships isn't possible. But in this digital sanctuary, Lenny focuses on rebirth over restoration. It's a peaceful, highly curated, block-by-block preservation that literally allows players to walk the decks of a lost world. But underneath all that beautiful historical preservation lies Project D.M.L. This is a totally chaotic, highly experimental survival hybrid operating on version 1.15.1 that essentially merges Dying Light and Metro 2033. Descending into this underground bunker reveals the exact polar opposite of that peaceful Titanic museum. Project D.M.L is brutal. It's a development-driven environment packed with custom guns, dangerous radiation zones, and over 30 unique types of mutants. It is explicitly designed to test your ultimate digital resilience in a hostile, layered survival wasteland. The sheer contrast between these environments perfectly captures Lenny Toshev's incredible range as a digital architect. I mean, on one single network, he sustains a place for quiet reflection and historical awe, right alongside a hyper-violent, mechanically complex survival nightmare. And he meticulously documents all of it, ensuring the whole ecosystem stays completely stable and scalable. Section 5. Your invitation to play. Which brings us to the most important part of our tour today. Because these breathtaking creations, they aren't just art installations meant to be passively watched. Lenny designed these worlds for interaction, for streaming, and most importantly, for the gaming community to inhabit. He's even reached out directly to major regional streamers like BGNI, proving that these arenas are genuinely meant to be shared stages. The architect has built the arenas, he's set the rules, and he has unleashed the chaos, leaving you with one ultimate question to answer. Are you ready to survive? Whether it's dodging oncoming traffic at 200 miles per hour in Los Santos, uncovering the dark inky secrets of a Tier 3 modded Bendy server, or fighting off hordes of mutants in the underground tunnels of Project D.M.L, the challenge has definitely been laid down. Your journey actually begins when you step past the velvet rope, accept the invitation, and dive into these epic digital universes for yourself. Lenny Toshev's masterpieces are just waiting for you to log in, test your reflexes, and forge your own identity within them. So I'll leave you with this final thought. When a master builder gives you the keys to an entire universe, what kind of legend will you choose to become once you step inside?